And people did a whole fucking thing about how he's now team Justin Baldoni and he's changed sides and it's like then he came out and he goes, "No, I just like the brooch. I didn't even realize." I mean, I don't know. People just take I don't know how people get from A to Z. You know what I mean? It's
And
just too
didn't he speak out and say, I'm not team anyone or something? Like you guys are
well.
reading way too much into this.
No, he initially said he was team Blake Lively.
Mhm.
Then, when asked on the red carpet and in interviews, he basically just says, I hope people don't lose sight of the message of it ends with us. Then he's worn this brooch that he claims has no meaning. Um, you know, look, the guy has got to work in Hollywood. He's got to have a career in Hollywood. What's he going to do? Drive his stick in that, is he going to die on this hill? I don't think so. The guy wants to go on and work. So he's probably as confused as we are trying to play both sides to figure out what's really going on.
He's like, I don't want to mention this because I'll never work again because Blake is never going to work again, and I'm
But
nervous.
Ryan Reynolds is going to work again. Ryan Reynolds is going to be just fine.
Ryan Reynolds will be fine. He'll have
Ryan,
to,
Blake Lively's going to be just fine now. I mean, look at that. Another simple favor,
which was shot before all of this, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, but she's got, Paul Feig is he was the director, of Another Simple Favor. He like loves her.
He
I,
spoke out, right, saying she's great.
oh, she's amazing.
Tell us, you're allowed to Google it, Sarah. Everybody give Sarah a break. Give her a break.
Well, I want to make
Um,
sure I have the name of the movie right because it's a sequel.
a
Um,
simple favor. I don't know when it gets that's a Anna Kendrick.
sorry, it's Another Simple Favor. So I almost think she will work again.
Director likes her. Well, people are also pointing out, she was on the carpet and people said, oh, I love working with Anna Kendrick. Did you do? They said to Anna Kendrick, what do you think of working with Blake Lively? She's like, oh, Now, I didn't read this as much of a diss as everybody else did. I think, just like this other guy you just mentioned, whatever the hell his name was, I think Anna Kendrick is like, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want this movie to be overshadowed with what's going on.
Yes.
So is the answer of like, there's no answer. But somehow we all know how clickbait works. And now we got a quote out of that. It's like, Anna, no, you should. Now, granted, if she said
Well,
nothing, that also would be a headline. Anna Kendrick says nothing and smiles and doesn't open her mouth, right?
yeah, but
You can't win.
to me, if Anna Kendrick liked her, and you're the person that says this the most about your friends. I
Hmm.
mean, if Anna Kendrick truly liked her, respected her as an actress, got along with her, that question would have been very easy. There is no drama. We get along great. I think she's incredibly talented. Check out this amazing movie, right? That answer, I will say, like Brendan Skolnar, I think has handled it better. Anna Kendrick, to me, I did read that as like she couldn't
Really?
even come up with, don't you think?
Yeah.
Come up with one thing to say of like, hey, you know what? No, there's no beef. I respect, or even if they had creative differences, it's like Blake and I work well together. She couldn't even to me that was basically Anna Kendrick not wanting to lie and say she likes Blake Lively and they get along when they absolutely don't. I think no, I think it's true. I mean, I think Blake Lively is everything that people have described her as, and it's like again,
Hmm.
the the reason I am Team Baldoni is, people come out when these type of allegations, sexual harassment, destroying somebody's career, that isn't like the first time they've done it. They've done it for years. And the problem is nobody from Baldoni's past, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, nobody's coming out. If anything, they come out with, well, he's a little weird with his religion. Well,
Hmm.
all I do is cover religious shows, Sister Wives. I mean, the religion is the nuts. The Duggars, I mean, they were wacky, wacky, wacky with their religion. So I think, he's so into the Baha'i life, which is joy and leading with vulnerability and male understanding and openness. And it's like, that's good to some degree, but then in a workplace, it's just fucking weird. Like, people just don't want that. They want a good leader, good
I've
benefit.
said this before. I mean, I've said it before. We talked about it here. This is Louis Vrelias with a
Yeah.
warrior camp and crying and, hey,
God.
Joe Gorga, I know you're the little guy and you got the pizza ovens and, but just feel and what does your sister think about this? And we'll write a follow-up to On Display and we'll call it Feelings on Display. This is Louis and Baldoni would be great friends,
Oh
really.
my God, amazing. It's that type of thing. And some of that is awesome. But the workplace is that it's like allowing people bereavement, it's like not being a
Mhm.
dick of a boss. Like that's what people want. Good benefits, understanding, partial work from home, partial in the office. But this
Mhm.
whole let's sit around and I want you to reveal David, I want you to reveal a secret to all of us here at Behind the Velvet Rope slash Sarah Fraser that you've never said before. Go ahead.
When I used to run HR departments and the big boss was like, we have to do this, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? This is so stupid. If we just said to people, you have the day off, that would be more of a benefit than whatever the hell we're getting. And yeah, I would be like, well, I'll reveal something about myself when it's my turn, but I would never stand up in front of these people and give you my most vulnerable, darkest, deepest. Here's the thing that just, let me tell you something, Sarah. These people in this world are sick, all of them. So whatever you can tell someone, they will use it against you at some point. So guys, less is more. Don't go tell somebody your secrets because let me tell you something. They will use it against you at some point.
Well, Baldoni, that was Baldoni's downfall. And, is that kind of stuff, that sort of touchy-feely stuff, like, is it appropriate in the office? I think only to a degree, and I think there's a line. But the problem is, I don't think he sexually harassed her, and I don't think he intentionally tanked her career. And like a lot of people are saying that another simple favor movie premiere, if her career so tanked, why did people want to take photos with her? Now, a lot of people believe those
Yep.
paid actors paid people to make it appear that she had, interest. But
They're
anyway,
saying that, well, again, did Beldoni tank Lively's career? One could ask. Did Moralias, Louis? The red guy, did he tank
Teresa,
Teresa? Yeah, did he tank Teresa's career? These are very important questions.
Teresa's Correa.
I'm just asking. The huggers in the back say no. Okay. But no, you're right. Some people say there's paid actors. Now we have a video of Miss Kendrick where Blake went to hug her and she kind of like, put out her hands like, please don't hug me. This one is a very interesting. It's gonna end, guys. We're all in this together. This will end, and I promise you, nobody will be talking about this in the future.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like the Amber Heard Johnny Depp, right? I mean, that was enormous for a long time, and now nobody. Although Amber Heard, now I want to interview her. Like, I mean, how do we get in touch with Amber Heard? I mean, we just need three questions. We talked
Three,
about
yeah,
we just
put it
need
on
three
the
questions
list.
with Amber
So, but
Heard.
you're basically saying that you don't believe this. I don't know if I believe this either. I think Faye and Kyle are fine,
I
but
do too.
it's surfaced. It did surface, girl. Miss Glanville has had better days. Now her stuff, apparently she says it's the whatever's in her face is seeping into her teeth, and she's tasting that in her teeth. Brandy is not doing well, guys.
That's what she said. But what the hell is going on? Terry Dubrow biopsied her face. It's not cancerous.